You gotta love it when a popular southern mountain town builds a bike trail and restores a classic railroad depot, just for the heck of it. Stick around for scenes like these from Brevard, North Carolina, on this edition of Joyful Trails. But first, once upon a time, a traveling carnival came to a little mountain village called Brevard. Two white squirrels got away from the carnival sideshow when an animal truck overturned. A nice man caught them playing in his pecan grove. Eventually, one of the squirrels escaped and the other one was let go. You'll never believe what happened next. The squirrels started having babies, and soon there were white squirrels all over Brevard. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how Brevard, North Carolina became the white squirrel capital of the world. At least that's their story, and they're sticking to it. I'm on the road to Brevard to check out the aptly named Brevard Bike Trail. Located at the entrance to Pisgah National Forest, Brevard is a noted tourism, retirement, and cultural center in western North Carolina. It's home to Brevard College and also Brevard Music Center. 7,609 folks live here, and the town covers 5.36 square miles. Brevard got its name from Revolutionary War hero Colonel Ephraim Brevard, who was one of the area's first physicians. As I explored the town on foot, I came across a radio station on the downtown area's main street, and boy, did it bring back some memories. I worked in radio for a total of 23 years, and my very first radio gig was at a station that played LP record albums and used a board just like this one. Yes, I am indeed that old. I'm so old when I walk past a cemetery, two guys come after me with shovels. Brevard is located in what is often called North Carolina's Land of Waterfalls, with 250 waterfalls nearby, like this one, Looking Glass Falls, right down the road from downtown Brevard. Of course, the white squirrels are what it's all about here. You might even say there's a lot of white squirrel privilege in Brevard. There's white squirrel t-shirts, white squirrel souvenirs, white squirrel knickknacks for sale all over town. There's businesses named for white squirrels, even an annual white squirrel festival in Brevard. Some people think this is evidence of white squirrel supremacy, but I don't think I would go that far. I did check, and there is no proof to the rumor that white squirrels can't jump or dance. That's just fake news. Some people do complain that white squirrels have no rhythm and clap on the wrong beat, but no conclusive studies have ever confirmed this. But enough about white squirrels and waterfalls. We've got a trail to ride. The Brevard Bike Trail is straight ahead.
It's so unnecessary dwelling about the past, 'cause I know that God is good, He led me to where I'm at. Sometimes I feel like giving up, you're giving in, but everything happens for a reason. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like iron sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come growing together. It's so unnecessary worrying about life. I might not have it all, but I know I'll be alright. He's gonna challenge me to be the best I can be, and to give back to those who need it. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're growing together. Making me stronger, calling us higher. Sharpening iron, calling me higher. Just like I am. Sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like I am. Sharpens iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other, we're coming together.
Stick around for the exclusive Joyful Trails star rating coming up a little later on. And do me a favor, do all that like, subscribe, and ring the bell stuff. Can you do that for me? I'd appreciate it. While you're at it, leave a question or a comment. I do my best to respond to every single comment that I get on this channel. So yeah, let me know what's on your mind. During my visit to Brevard, lunchtime rolled around and I thought, what better place to try than one that's called the Brevard Diner. And hey, you guys, I'm a sucker for a burger with a fried egg on it. So guess what I ordered? I can highly recommend the Brevard Diner in Brevard, North Carolina. Now let's talk about this trail. This is what I would call a sleepy little utilitarian city trail. It's useful for helping the fine folks of Brevard to get some exercise and maybe to access ball fields by bicycle. It connects some of Brevard's residential neighborhoods with the town's sports park. Let's say you're a dad who has a little leaguer. You could say, hey son, I'm just gonna ride my bike over to the game today. I'll see you there.
Play ball!
Or you could take your bike to McDonald's, or Lowe's, or AutoZone, or Arby's. This trail goes right by all those places. Beyond that, there's not much to write home about here. There's a couple of longer wooden walkways that are cool, but also not in great shape. The boards need to be replaced. There are sections of this trail that have cars whizzing by you at very high rates of speed. Some folks are going to feel a little exposed and not very safe. You'll have to cross a major 4-lane highway, often having to wait quite some time for the light to change, as well as numerous road crossings around town. Now, that's not to say it isn't a pretty trail in spots. It is. It has its moments, as this video shot will attest. It's just that those moments are kind of few and far between. But there definitely are some positives. It is a birding trail, so keep an eye out for feathered friends. And there are some of the standard amenities that cyclists have come to expect from an in-town trail. A dog park, a story walk for kids, a butterfly garden, or Monarch Way Station as they call it, with 70 species of native plants and shrubs. And some metal artwork that's kind of cool. This one is called Ballerina Angelina. Angelina is 13 feet tall, by the way, while this cow display is called Celebrate Farming and appears in front of the old Brevard Lumber Company building. I'm going to say that the star of the show here at the Brevard Bike Trail is the Railroad Avenue Depot, beautifully and faithfully restored in 2020. The railroad began servicing Brevard in 1895 and ceased operations during my favorite decade, the 1970s. In 1981, the old depot was torn down, but pieces were salvaged and used in the construction of this new depot building, which houses restrooms and meeting spaces, as well as a pavilion for picnics and such. This new depot is just a quarter mile from where the original stood. Pretty cool. So what's the verdict? Why should you visit the Brevard Bike Trail? Well, you probably shouldn't. Now, hold on, let me explain. Look, I want to always be honest with you and be a trusted resource for you. I have to tell you the truth because you may decide to drive to a trail one day based on what I say. And my informed opinion is that this trail is a useful and utilitarian trail for local people. But it's too close to too much traffic, and while the restored depot is nice, there's just no wow factor here. 2 stars for the Brevard Bike Trail, but don't let that stop you from visiting Brevard. You gotta come see the white squirrels and the waterfalls. Oh, here's a fun fact, by the way. While Brevard is known for white squirrels, the 2023 Tennessee Volunteers football team has a player who goes by the name Squirrel White. There you go. Now you can use that useless bit of trivia to astound and amaze your friends and family.